12 years ago, my grandfather left this world. But last night, he came back. And when I opened my eyes, this watch, the one he was buried with, was on my wrist. This is not a made-up story. This is not clickbait. This happened to me 2 nights ago, and I still can't stop shaking when I talk about it. My name is Mark, and this is a watch that should be 6 feet under the ground right now. Let me take you back. My grandfather, we called him Grandpa, was everything to me. He wasn't rich, he wasn't famous, but to me, he was the strongest man alive. Every evening, he would sit on the old wooden chair in our courtyard, wearing this exact watch, a 1980s gold citizen, scratched dial, cracked glass. He never took it off. Even when he got sick, even in the hospital, it stayed on his wrist. He used to say, "My son, time is the only thing you can never get back, so wear it proudly." Then one night, everything changed. I was only 15. The phone rang at 3:27 a.m. I still remember the exact time, because that's when the watch stopped forever. They told us he was gone. Heart attack, just like that. At the funeral, I begged them, please, let him keep the watch. And they did. They closed the coffin, with this watch still on his wrist, and lowered him into the ground. I cried for months. Sometimes I still do. For 12 years. I try to move on, but some nights I would dream of him. But he was always far away, like a shadow I couldn't reach. Until 2 nights ago. I fell asleep around 1 a.m., and suddenly I was standing in complete darkness. Heavy rain pouring down my face. Thunder, but no light. I was scared. I started walking, not knowing where. Then I heard it. His voice. Exactly the same, deep, warm, a little rough from years of smoking biddies. He called my name, just like he used when I came home from school. Mark, my son. I turned around, and there he was, standing under one faint streetlight, wearing the same white kurta he was buried in. Same glasses, same smile, but his eyes were full of tears. I ran to him. I wanted to hug him, but my feet felt heavy. He raised his hand, gently stopped me, and said, "Don't cry anymore. I never really left." Then he looked at his wrist, slowly unclasped the watch. The same watch, same scratches, same cracked glass, and held it out to me. I couldn't speak. My throat was burning. He took my hand, cold, so cold, and slowly, gently, put the watch on my wrist. He fastened it and whispered, "Time doesn't end for love, my son. Keep this. Lie bravely. I'm proud of you." I finally found my voice. "Grandpa, please don't go, please." He smiled one more time, turned around, and started walking into the light that suddenly appeared behind him. I screamed his name, reached out, but he kept walking until he became just a golden glow. And then nothing. I woke up gasping. My pillow was wet. My heart was pounding so hard, I thought it would burst. I sat up and looked at my left hand. The watch was there. Not a dream watch. Not similar. This watch. Same gold that had turned slightly green with age. Same deep scratch on the 6. Same crack across the glass. Even the hands frozen at 3:27. The exact time he died. I ran to my mother's room crying. She thought I was crazy at first, until I showed her the watch. She touched it and broke down, because she was there the day we buried it with him. No one in the family had this watch. It's been in the grave for 12 years, but now it's ticking again. For the first time in 12 years, it's working. I don't know how this is possible. Maybe it was a message. Maybe he really came back for a few seconds. Maybe love is stronger than we think. All I know is, every time I look at this watch now, I don't feel empty anymore. I feel him, watching, protecting, telling me to keep going. So, if you've ever lost someone, and you feel like they're gone forever, just remember this story. Sometimes, they find a way to remind you they never really left. If you've ever seen someone you lost in your dreams, or felt them around you, please comment below. I read every single one. Because right now, I don't feel so alone anymore. Thank you for listening. And Grandpa, if you're watching, I love you. I always will.